Mary, we're at Loretto Wheaton, and I'm aware that you've been telling me about the beginnings of the United Nations and your memories of it. So would you like to tell me a bit more about that now?
Well, I was in I was 2 years out of high school when it happened, and I was very surprised. We'd been through the terrible things of World War II. We did not suffer as much as people did in Europe.
That's right.
But we had our grievous losses anyway. And when this was established, they were planning it. I thought what a wonderful idea that was, to try to get a worldwide center where problems could be solved before they generated into a war. And I was very excited, and I read about it, and I was proud that our country had hosted it.
Yeah.
I never dreamed that the people that engaged in war with would someday be in it. And that's wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. It's really interesting because you were very young at that time.
I was, but I had good history teachers.
Great. It just shows you how important it is.
Right.
Yes, yes. And then, like, your memory now over the years, of the United Nations, and living here in the United States.
Right.
What have you been what's your experience been?
Well, I grew up to be a history teacher, so I was in contact, with all of those things. I had college background in history, and loved teaching it, and watched to see what happened. Now, it grew beyond what I ever dreamed. I never dreamed, for instance, that Germany someday would be in the UN, that Russia would be in the UN. And there we are, face to face, eye to eye, and it's a little difficult to be deceiving if you are looking face to face into someone's eyes. The trust grows, and so the people we were formerly battling joined us.
That's right, yes. And tell me, what would your hope now, looking to the future? And I think, we're becoming more and more aware of the possibilities of the United Nations. So what would your hope for the future be?
Well, a lot of my hopes have already been achieved, that they have moved beyond the political and national needs, where they help people all over the world and provide food and help and bring the expertise and advanced knowledge of the countries to help people who live in a primitive area. So
yes, that is, yeah, it's just so important. So yes,
medical help and every single thing that people need, they try their very best to get it to them.
Yes. When you hear complaints about the United Nations, because sometimes we hear the unsavory stories, shall we call it, about the United Nations, what comes to you, like, when you hear that?
I haven't heard any. It hasn't reached this far. Or maybe they didn't dare tell me.
Well, yeah. So you believe, that they're trying their best.
I do.
Yes,
I do, definitely.
Yeah, that's.
Because when I first heard it, it sounded like an impossible task, but then as they worked on it, it became a reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you very much, Mary. That was very kind of you to give this interview. Yes, thank you. Bye.